fraction 3/3, number 25, says cosine 13 pi 12ths, and we're trying to find the exact value, right? Okay, so remember, to work with, we have there's certain numbers we already know the exact values of that we could break this into. So let's just make a list of what they are really fast. We have pi halves, which is 6 pi 12ths, or 90 degrees. We have pi thirds, which is 4 pi 12ths, or 60 degrees, correct? We have pi fourths, which is 3 pi 12ths, or 45 degrees. We need something that's going to add up to 13. So maybe we need to go with, like, what would 2 pi thirds be? 8 pi 12ths? Remember how Addison said if we possibly can, we should use angles that are smaller than 90, like 0 to 90 angles? But what if we can't? Then we can't, right? That one's 120 degrees, isn't it? Okay, I'm suddenly seeing 2 that will add up to 13, I think. Wait, maybe not yet. No, we have 14. Okay, well, what's 5 pi 6? Would that help at all? 10 pi 12ths? Which is, what's 10 pi 12ths? I mean, 5 pi 6 is 150? Okay, you're saying the book or something used like 3 pi fourths, which would be 9 pi 12ths, and that's 135 degrees. Okay, so now that gave us more options to add up to 13, so we could do these two, or we could do these two. So I don't know if you want to go with what the book did or do something different. Do you care? Just choose 2 that'll work. So I'm inclined to do pi fourths and 5 pi 6. Is that okay? Okay. So cosine of pi fourths plus 5 pi sixths. Okay. So then we use our addition, our sum identity. So cosine of pi fourths times, is it the cosine of 5 pi 6? And then minus. Did you guys memorize it? Sine of pi fourths times sine of 5 pi 6, correct? Okay, so then the cosine of pi fourths is square root of 2 over 2, because that's your 45-degree angle. Cosine of 5 pi 6 is a reference angle of 60 degrees. And what do we know about cosine in quadrant 2? It's negative. So it's a 30-degree reference angle in quadrant. I did say 60, but it is 30. Right? Because we are using 5 pi 6. So if it's 150, it's a 30-degree reference angle. So sorry if I said the wrong thing. Yes, that's it. But it's negative because it's second quadrant, right? And then sine of pi fourths is simply square root of 2 over 2. And sine of 5 pi 6 is, yeah, because it's 30-degree reference angle in the second quadrant, so it's positive. Sine is positive, and it's 30 degrees, which is 1/2. Okay. So then that gives us negative square root of 6 over 4 minus square root of 2 over 4. And looking at the answer, that's correct. They just put a negative out front of the whole thing. So that's the same answer, just by making the entire fraction negative. it would mean that you would distribute that negative through. So the way that they've written it, it would have made more sense to put parentheses. But see how they've put the negative right in front of the little fraction line? So that means that the entire thing is negative, which would mean this. So that's how the book gives the answer. Either one is correct, though.